Hi, this is your Patriot Doctor. Today we're going to talk about Operation Paperclip, the secret Nazi recruitment program that built American technology and power. After World War II, tons of scientists were removed from Nazi Germany, so we're talking about Nazi scientists, and moved to America to help us advance our technology in our race against Russia to be the most technologically advanced, including people like Wernher von Braun, who worked at NASA, and he helped develop missile technology, and he was a really good friend with Hitler. So definitely a Nazi. It wasn't just Wernher von Braun. There were over 1,600 different scientists that were brought over from Nazi Germany in the 40s under Operation Paperclip. And so there is a huge moral dilemma here between scientific progress and justice, because these people weren't tried for their horrific crimes against humanity. And so we're here basically to uncover the truths behind our modern system, from medicine to government and everything in between. And today we're talking about how we got so much technological advancements in the 40s by open our doors to criminals, to people who have really, really hurt a lot of other people. When the collapse of Nazi Germany in 1945 happened, Russia and the U.S. were in a race for knowledge. Both of those countries scrambled to secure German intelligence and scientists. That's really when the birth of the Cold War mentality happened. You either outpace or be outpaced. So our strategy, the U.S. strategy, brought to us by the Office of Strategic Services, was to bring in as many Nazi scientists as possible. Keep in mind, the Office of Strategic Services did this. They're now called the Central Intelligence Agency. Objectives were secure rocketry, chemical warfare, aviation, and medicine technologies, which they did. That's how they recruited Wernher von Braun. He was an SS officer, the creator of the V-2 rocket. He worked at metalwork, where he used concentration camp slave labor. He later designed Saturn V for NASA. There was also Arthur Rudolph. He was the director of metalwork, later worked for NASA. There was Hubertus Strunghold. He was accused of involvement in human experiments, later celebrated as the father of space medicine. There were aerospace engineers, chemists, physicians, intelligence advisors. Again, over 1,200 of them brought over. And our great, wonderful Office of Strategic Services, also known as the CIA, got rid of all the Nazi affiliation. They sanitized their records. They hid them. They also used forged and revised immigration paperwork just to get people over here. So the moral trade-off is the ethics of it versus the natural interests. We had Nazi party members working for the U.S. government. Think about the survivors and the Jewish organizations that protested this, right? And the government at the time said, hey, if we didn't take them, the Soviets would have. So Paperclip scientists helped shape Cold War defense and the space race. The dark side was justice denied in pursuit of technological dominance. I think it was. I think that there would have been other people out there, like maybe Americans who were brilliant. Maybe we could have used somebody like Tesla instead of blackballing him as well, or maybe Royal Rife instead of blackballing him, or maybe Gerson. There's so many different scientists that we had that we could have utilized, but instead we let these people come over and corrupt our society, in my opinion. So, call to action today is, do you think the end ever justifies the means when it comes to national power? Or should there be a moral line that we never cross, even in war, which is a really important question right now? Share this episode with somebody who needs to know the truth about one of the many things our government has done to maintain its superiority in the world. I don't think it's worth the sacrifice. Patriot Doctor out.